Hello everyone, this is Dr. Ahmed Ergin, your endocrinologist and a diabetes education specialist. Today we are talking about lentils. Lentils are amazing food for diabetics, and here is why. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Ahmed Ergin, your endocrinologist and a diabetes education specialist. Today we are talking about lentils. Lentils are amazing food for diabetics, and here is why. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching. Make sure you give a thumbs up, make sure you like this video if you enjoy it, and then make sure you share this with other family members. This video is designed for diabetics, but the content and the information in this video can definitely help a lot of other people as well. So, lentils. Let's start with diabetics. Is it good, and why is it good? Well, number one, this lentil is amazing. We'll talk about the heart benefits and some other benefits, what is in the lentil later in the video. But first, why is it good for diabetics? Well, it's because it is low in glycemic index. If you have been watching our videos, our channel, you will know what glycemic index is. And if you didn't know, you either didn't watch enough or you're not a subscriber. So subscribe now. As I said, glycemic index is 32. Which is great. You think about this. You have a glycemic index from 0 to 100. Now, your potato, for example, is 110. A half a potato is enough to spike your blood sugar to sky. So, like, same thing with rice, glycemic index of 90, like a white rice. Remember, we have videos about all this potatoes, rice. If you want to go into detail about this, watch the other videos we have. But I'm just comparing how your lentils compare. Now, lentils are interesting. There are a variety of lentils, and I'll talk about that, how to really cook lentils and what type of lentils out there. If you didn't have a good experience with lentil before, doesn't mean that you will not, because lentils are cooked in different ways. And same thing with a meat dish. Just because one meat dish is not that great, enjoy it, doesn't mean that you stop eating meat. Of course, you can just try something else, right? So true for pretty much any food, but lentils can be very enjoyable and great food. Now, what else? Think about this. So 1 cup of lentil is 200 grams, okay? Half a cup, let's say you're not going to have, just lentils. Let's say you're going to have half a cup of lentils. That is 100 grams. Now, 100 grams of lentils, okay, that's uncooked, all right? So we have around 20 grams of carbohydrates. Now, 8 grams of that is fiber, soluble fiber, which is very beneficial, and I'll tell you why. 8 grams of fiber, you have 20 grams of carbs, so you are left with only 12 grams of carbs. What else you are left with? You're left with 9 grams of protein. So that's a lot of protein for a plant food. I'm telling you, there are a lot of guys that I see sometimes on YouTube or some friends and family members, they build muscle. These guys are plant-based guys. They go to the gym, they have these huge muscles, and they don't even touch the meat. They love lentil because lentil is a great alternative to meat. When I was a child, my mom used to say, hey, this cup of lentil is like a pound of meat. And I'll be like, Mom, what are you talking about? I want meat, okay? So you're a child, you don't know. But my mom was smart. My mom was trying to make me eat more wholesome food, more healthy food, instead of just eating meat, trying to make me eat vegetables and lentils and so forth. And in Mediterranean countries like in Turkey, lentil is something that everybody eats every week. It's amazing. We use red lentils most of the time. In Italy, Turkey, Mediterranean countries have mostly red lentils. And they actually make it into soup, and the red lentils will mush and will create this nice thick consistency. Now, consistency is up to you, but the lentils will mush and will turn into a great soup. And you can find a variety of recipes, whatever you put in there, spices or whatever you want to enrich your lentils with, you can. And I have had so many different lentil soups, and every time I have a lentil soup in a different place, it tastes different. So it's a very versatile food. Depending on your taste, you can create your own soup. and it's actually very fast to cook. You just need a pressure cooker. Typically, that's what I do, or my wife does. So basically, it is super fast, especially in a pressure cooker. If you want to just simmer it for a long time, that's fine. That works too. If you have time, just put it there, let it cook. But it's a very rich source of fiber as well. Now, the fiber is very good. Why? Because soluble fiber is what binds your LDL, which is the bad cholesterol. So if you eat a lot of lentil, you will reduce your LDL, your bad cholesterol, very easily. So just have a lentil, twice a week maybe, you'll be good. Now, if you don't like the red lentils or a mush lentils or whatever, you can use brown lentils. Brown lentils cook, they keep their shape, and if you like that consistency, that will work as well. And then, you can also use lentils as a side dish. It's very versatile. Just maybe check other YouTube videos about lentils, see what people do about lentils, how they cook lentils, and so forth. But it's going to be amazing, when you start using lentils, you're going to love it, and your LDL cholesterol will go down. So your sugar will be better maintained. Why? Because you have fiber, which slows down the absorption. You have protein, which slows down the absorption, so your blood sugar does not spike. Plus, it's not full of carbs either. And then you have protein that comes with it, so it makes you stay full longer. So what else do we have in lentil that helps your heart, that helps your immune system? Let's talk about that right now. So lentils are rich in folate, iron, manganese, phosphorus, thiamine, potassium, vitamin B6, niacin, zinc, copper, selenium. So guys, there's so many vitamins and minerals in these lentils. Think about this. Thiamine, there's thiamine in there. Riboflavin, these are great things that helps diabetes. Remember the benfotiamine video? We talked about the benfotiamine supplementation. Because most diabetics don't like lentils, most diabetics don't like vegetables, so they end up being deficient. Plus their blood sugars are so high, they kind of consume those minerals so fast, and they need replacement. But if you were eating these, you may need less replacement. So lentils are a great source of these. Now selenium, for example, is amazing. We use selenium for thyroid patients because thyroid is an immune disease. Your immune system attacks your thyroid and so forth. And we give them selenium supplementation and so forth. So it helps your immune system, boost your immune system as well. So potassium, for example, in lentils are amazing, and magnesium, calcium, all those things help to reduce your blood pressure as well. So if you remember my diabetic diet video, first I talk about the tripod phenomenon. In this phenomenon, what we are talking about there is that if you are controlling your diabetes, but you're ignoring your blood pressure or you're ignoring your cholesterol, think about like a tripod. You fix one leg and then you fix two legs and one leg is not fixed, you're gonna tilt, you're gonna fall. So in diabetes management, we always make sure that your cholesterol is under control, your diabetes under control, your blood pressure under control, so that you do not get damage to your tissues. It's not just your blood sugar killing you, it's the blood pressure and cholesterol as well. So I hope that helped you guys. If it did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe, and guess what? We'll see you again.